Good morning to everyone. Today we are discussing about Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem is very important. It's very important at the end of probability and statistics. See here, this is a complete statement of Bayes theorem. B1, B2, so on, Bn. B1, B2, so on, Bn are n mutually exclusive events. N mutually exclusive events and exhaustive events such that bi greater than 0, I runs from 1 to so on. Now up to this place, once we see what is the meaning of this statement. Okay, see here, b1 b2 so on bn are totally, or b1 b2 so on totally n are events, n events. Okay, the b1 b2 so on bn are n events. That n events are mutually exclusive. What is meaning of mutually exclusive? There is no common point between any event. Then that events are called the mutually exclusive events. No common point, no common area, no common point. Okay. Exhaustive events. Exhaustive events is nothing but adding all the events. If you add all that events, definitely you get the total sample point. That type of events are called the exhaustive events. For example, I have only 3 events. I consider only 3 events: B1, B2, B3. For clear understanding, I am taking only 3 events: B1, B2, B3. N is nothing but 3 here. Okay. So 3 events. These 3 events are mutually exclusive events. So I am drawing the Venn diagram here. Okay. Now, for example, B1 is this part, B2 is this part, B3 is this part. Okay. This is I consider as B1, and this one is I consider as B2, and this one I consider as B3. Clear? See here, B1, B2, B3 are 3 events. B1, B2, B3 are events. Okay. Next, all these 3 events are mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive means, is there any common area here? No. The B1 is up to this place. Only this part is B1 area. Only this part is B2 area. And the remaining part is B3. Okay. So, all these B1, B2, B3 are mutually exclusive events. Next, add exhaustive events. Exhaustive events is nothing but what? Add all these events, definitely get the total sample space. So, S, this total area is nothing but the total sample area. So, in the total sample point, B1 plus B2 plus B3 areas, you will get the total sample point, sample space. Okay. So, B1, B2, B3 are exhaustive events. The 2 conditions are satisfied. B1, B2, so on, Bn are in mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive means there is no common area. And exhaustive events, that means add the complete events, you get the complete sample space. So that type of events are, I consider B1, B2, so on, Bn. Okay, clear up to this place? I take only 3. Okay, for clear understanding. Next, in a sample space. So in the complete sample space, and A is any other event. A is another event. Okay, A is any other event intersecting with every Bi, intersecting everywhere. That A is another event. That event is intersecting each and every Bi. Okay, each and every Bi is nothing but how many events here? B1, B2, B3. So A is one event that is intersecting with B1 and B2 and B3. So for example, I am drawing like this. This event is A. This is A. Okay. So A is any other event intersecting with Bi. So it is A intersecting with B1, A intersecting with B2, and A intersecting with B3, such that BA is greater than 0. P of A is greater than 0. The probability of A must be greater than 0. Means you have at least small part. You have at least a small part of P of A. Okay. All B I is also greater than 0. That means we have some area, here also some area, here also some area. Means there we have some area, it indicates. Okay. Next, if B1 is any of the event, B1 is any of the event, B1, B2, so on, Bn. Any B1 type, any Bi or any B1, B1 is any event, B1 is any of the events, B1, B2, so on, Bn. Where here, see here, probability of B1, probability of B2, so on, probability of Bn, and probability of A by B1, A by B2, probability of A by Bn. All we know. So in the given question, clearly from the statement of the given question, we can find out P of B1, P of B2, so on, P of Bn, and the conditional probability is P of A by B1, P of A by B2, so on, P of A by Bn is also we can find out from the given question. Okay. Then then probability of B1 by A, probability of B1 by A is equals to, we have to prove this one. So we have to prove this one. So the probability of B1 by A is equals to P of B1 into P of A by B1 by summation I runs from 1 to n P of Bi into P of A by Bi. Okay, so this totally is nothing but the Bayes theorem statement. It is completely Bayes theorem statement. If in case here 1, we get here 1 and denominator is also 1. Now I runs from 1 to n is nothing but here P of B1, P of A by B1 plus summation is indicates a plus. Next I started with the second 2, that is plus P of B2 into P of A by B2, then I take 3 only, plus P of B3 into P of A by B3. Here if you have 1, you will get here only 1. If you have here 2, similarly you can write P of B2 is equals, B2 by A is nothing but what? P of B2 into P of A by B2 by summation I am expanding, that is P of B1 into P of A by B1 plus summation I expanded, I take only 3. So next P of B2, P of A by B2 plus P of B3 into P of A by B3. Okay, we can write like this. Okay, so from the given question, we know P of B1 value, P of A by B1 value, P of B2 value, P of A by B2 value, P of B3 and P of A by B3 values. Already we know P of B2 and P of A by B2 from the question. Directly we know all these probabilities. Just you substitute in this formula, we'll get the corresponding value. Okay, we can calculate. So now this is the process, and this is the process of the problem. Now we go for the theorem. We go for the theorem proof. Now see here proof. See, in the given statement is given. So given B1, B2, so Bn are n events. B1, B2, so on are n events, and clearly is mentioned P of Bi greater than 0 and P of Bi intersection P of Bj is not equal to pi. This value is not equal to pi. That means what? There is no common area or there is no common point in between these two events. Okay. Now here I is always not equal to j, and I comma j are 1 comma 2 comma 3 so on n. Next, so that indicates P of Ba intersection P of Bj is not equal to 0 is nothing but what? There is no common area. That means what? Mutually exclusive events. So that statement I am using here. Okay. Next, up to this place here. Next, I take another event. See here, A is other event. And consider A is any other event, intersect with every BI. A is any other event intersecting with BI. Okay, that means probability of, okay, P is, now I am taking A is equals to A intersect S and Y. See, here clearly mentioned A is any other event intersect with each and every BI, and see, this event is the one part of the total sample space. So definitely the intersection of A and S is equals to only A unit. The common area of A intersection S is nothing but we can write only A. Okay. Next, S, the sample space. From the statement, see the statement, given events are exhaustive events. Okay. Next, so B1, B2, so on Bn are exhaustive events. This means what? Exhaustive events is nothing but what? S is equals to B1 union B2 union so on Bn. So S is equals to exhaustive events is nothing but what? If you add all the events, you will get the total sample space. So S is equals to B1 union B2 union so on Bn. Now I am substituting this S value in the above place. So that is A is equals to A intersection of B1 union B2 union so on union Bn. Okay. Now I am writing this A is equals to, already we know the formula. For example, A union B intersection C is equals to what? A union B intersection A intersection C. A unions, we know this formula. Okay. So by using that formula, I am writing here problem A is equals to A intersection B1 union A intersection B2 union so on union A intersection Bn. Okay. Next, both sides applying the probability. If both sides you apply the probability, union is converted to addition sign. Already told you, intersection is converted to the multiplication and union symbol is converted to the addition. So by using that formula here, I am writing P of A is equals to P of probability, both sides apply. P of A is equals to P of A intersection B1. A intersection B1. This union symbol convert to the plus, then P of A intersection B2 plus so on P of A intersection B, and you will get. Okay. Next, see, this is, I consider some equation 1. Up to this place here. Next, P of A already clearly we know, and we know that we use the conditions. Mutually exclusive condition. Mutually exclusive is nothing but there is no common area. Next, exhaustive events is nothing but what? The total sample space. The addition of all the events will get the total sample space. The two conditions are already we used, and P of Bi is greater than 0 is nothing but we have at least some area in B's. Next, come to the next point. A is any other event intersecting with each and every Bi. So A is any other event intersecting with each and every Bi. That means A is some area involved in the total sample space. So we can write A is equals to intersection S. So S is nothing but I replace this value and applying the formula we get this. Okay. Next, I got this one. Next, so clearly is mentioned. We know clearly in the given question or in the given statement is mentioned. We know. What we know? We know P of B1 value, comma, P of B2 value, so on P of Bn values. And P of A by B1, comma, P of A by B2, so on P of A by Bn values. We know all the values. We know all these values. Okay. Next, we know the conditional by the definition of condition. Okay, by definition of conditional probability. What is the definition of conditional probability? P of A by B1. For example, I am taking from the first one. P of A by B1 is equals to P of A intersection B1 by P of B1. We know this condition. P of A by B1 is equals to P of A intersection B1 by P of B1. Now this P of B1 I am taking to the opposite side. Directly we can write this value, that is P of A intersection B1 is equals to, cross multiplying, that is P of B1 into P of A by B1. This is I consider as equation. Okay. So the equation one is P of A is equals to P of A intersection B1 plus P of A intersection B2, so on P of A intersection Bn. Next, and we know this all these values P of B1, P of B2, so on P of Bn, and we know these values also P of A by B1, P of A by B2, so on P of A by Bn values. Next, by see here all of these are the conditional probabilities. So by the definition of conditional probability, each and every value we can write P of A by B1 is equals to P of A intersection B1 by P of B1. Okay. Now this P of B1 I am taking to the opposite side. We will get P of A intersection B1 is equals to, cross multiply, so we get P of B1 into P of A by B1. Okay. Next, what we have to find from this statement, see here, if B1 is any of the event, see, B1 is any of the event, B1, B2, so on, Bn, then that means what we have to find? Probability of B1 by A. Probability of B1 by A we have to find. Okay. So, then probability of B1 by A is equals to, by the conditional probability formula, we can write this one is probability of B1 intersection 2 by P of A. By the conditional probability, we can write like this. Okay. Next, now P of B1 by A we can write as P of A intersection B1. P of B1 intersection A is nothing but P of A intersection B1 by, see here, P of A is nothing but what? From the equation 1, P of A is equals to P of A intersection B1 plus P of A intersection B2 plus so on P of A intersection Bn. Okay, that is nothing but, now rub this one. Now, by equation 1 I am writing here. By equation 1 I am writing here. Now, by the other formula, I consider this one is equation 2. By equation 2, P of A intersection B1 is equals to what? P of B1 into P of A by B1. P of A by B1 by, next, P of A by B1 here also. So same formula, P of B1 into P of A by B1 plus P of A intersection B2. P of A intersection B1 is nothing but, here you are getting B1. If in case here B2, we will get here B2, here also B2. So P of B2 into P of A by B2. So on P of Bn into P of A by Bn. Okay, that is equals to P of B1 into P of A by B1 by, see here B1, B2, Bn, so on. So simply I am writing the summation sign. I runs from 1 to last value is n. So started with 1. So I started with 1 to n P of Bi into P of A by Bi. So what is the left side? What I consider? Then property of B1 by A. Then P of B1 by A is equals to, we get this one. This is the base theorem. This is